Hi, thanks for joining my session today. Today we'll have a little look at some abdominal work. Uh, this working on lengthening the space in the abdominal area before we do some yogic kind of sit-ups and work of the abdominals. So join me. All right, come to sitting. Move the buttocks flush back. Cross your legs well at the shins and bring the hands to your outer thighs. Press the hands down, lift the ribs, the side ribs, the front ribs, roll the front of the shoulders back and the shoulder blades down the back. So there's length in the front of the body, length in the abdominal area, lift from the back of the hairline to the crown of the head, sitting tall. Keep that lift. Join the palms together at the center of your chest. Exhale a little fuller. Release your elbows down, the shoulders down. Relax your legs, the knees down. Soften and close your eyes. Bring your mind inwards into the breath. Press the tailbone down into the blankets. And draw the abdomen in and up. And let's chant an together here. Take a deep breath in. Om. Inhale, knee lift your chest. Exhale, lower the chin down towards the chest. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lift your head and slowly open your eyes. All right, let's come off the blankets. And you could take 2 blankets or 1 blanket and place behind you like that, and then have your mat with into the wall, and then you're going to come to lying down on your mat. Now, if your chin goes back when you lie down, then have a blanket under your head. Now, if that's not the case, you don't need the blanket. Now, let's wedge our body into the wall. By that I mean, come to this position with the knees just a little bit bent, with the heels, the toes, everything, the whole sole of the foot, both feet pressing into the wall. And then hold the side of the mat and then push your feet into the wall, push the mat towards the wall, straighten the legs. You can do this a couple of times. Straighten the legs. And notice how the tailbone will move down towards the heels and the pubic bone will move up towards the ribs and the space coming into that abdominal area. And then roll the shoulders slightly under, open your chest. Press the inner feet into the wall. Press the inner thighs down into the mat. And then take your arms up to the ceiling. Interlace the hands, turn the palms up. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. And if the palms don't reach the floor, your blankets can come in a little closer. Take a few breaths here, pressing the feet into the wall, lengthening, reaching the wrists, the hands away. And bring your arms back, change the interlace of your hands, turn the palms out. Inhale, reach, lengthen the whole body. From the feet, all the way to the palms of to the hands. And stretch your arms back, bring the hands down. Now, go ahead and interlace the hands behind your head. You can re-wedge in here into the wall. And lift your elbows up a little bit. Reach from your armpits to your elbows. And then you're going to continue to keep your eyes looking towards the ceiling. And then you're going to take a breath in. And when you do that, notice that space in the abdominal area. You want to draw that navel in and up towards the ribs. Lift those elbows and then look towards the ceiling at first. So you're lifting the head. You can see how I'm lifting my head. Lifting the shoulders. And I'm not pulling my chin down towards the chest. So with awareness, again, lift the elbows, take a breath in, and on the exhale, lift the head and lift the upper shoulders as much as you can. Go with the breath. Breath in, breathe out. So you're scooping the abdomen down. Now, once you get that, you can start to look towards the feet, but keep that integrity, not pulling the head towards the chin, towards the chest. And you can do as many of these, but go slow. So you keep the integrity of the pose. Breathe in. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in. And if you feel like you need a little extra breath, need a little pause, take a pause, take a couple of breaths. Exhale. 2 more. Scooping that abdomen down towards the spine. And now come all the way down. Rest your hands down by the side. Press your shoulders down. Now re-wedge into the wall. Now this time, same thing, but the hands, we're going to reach them. So again, inhale. Scoop, draw that abdomen up. Exhale. Reach the hands. Scoop the abdomen. Lift the head. Lift the chest. Maybe do a few more here. It's all up to you. You can do as many or as few. If you really feel this. So I'm exhaling quite strongly, lifting my head, my shoulders. All right, now to make this just a little more challenging, keep your hands stretched out as before. Breathe in. Lift my head, my shoulders, reach my hands, and in one long flowing movement, I'm going to continue to come up. My knees have to bend here because my legs are pressing into the wall. And here we can do a little twist. And then I'm going to slowly go down, pressing my feet, straightening my legs, scooping my abdomen, and come down. So it's inhale, exhale, reach, lift the head, lift the shoulders, continue, bend the legs, and let's go to the other side, turn, and then reach the hands, exhale, I'm rounding, scooping my abdomen, rounding my lower back, slowly coming down. You might lose a little touch with the wall here, so scoop back in, inhale, exhale. And try to come up in a flowing, one kind of flowing movement, no jaggedy movement. It's a little hard depending on the strength of our abdominals here when we come up. So take a breath in, lengthen the abs, exhale, look, come up, turn. And now this might be too difficult for some. It might be just really impossible to come up. So don't, just continue doing this and feeling the abdomen scooping. Just now if you can, one more time, take a breath in and come up and turn. And then slowly go back with control, wedge back in, stretch the arms over your head. Now I'm going to bring my hands back behind my head. Reach from the elbows, front of the armpits, to the elbows. Then I'm going to inhale and then exhale. I'm going to bring my knee up, exhale, and hook my elbow. So watch that again. Inhale, lift, bring the knee in, turn, and maybe my elbow doesn't quite reach. But try to keep the hands interlaced. If the elbow doesn't quite reach, that's okay. It's because the abdominals are a little weaker. Then just go to where you can. Then re-wedge in. Let's try the other side. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, and bring the knee in. See where that elbow goes to. Maybe it'll hook on the outside of that knee. Maybe not quite. Then just see what you can do. We'll go back to the first side. Take a couple of breaths. Exhale fully, release the abdomen. One more breath in. And then exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, bring the knee in. Hook the elbow, come back. Same side. Remember to take that breath in between. And we'll do one more. 5. Okay. Wedge back in. Take a breath. And on the exhale, come up. Remember to breathe out on the way up. 2 more. Lift the head, the shoulders. Bring the knee in, hook the elbow, if that is available. Woo. And stretch the arms out into Urdhva Hastasana. Wedge the feet back in. Take a couple of breaths. Lengthen the abdominal area. And bring the arms back down. Now, for this next pose, you're going to take a blanket and just fold it long ways like this. And you're going to put that in the center of the mat. Now, you're going to lie down over that blanket, scoot backwards, so that your buttocks are on this blanket, your pelvis is a little bit lifted, and go back a little bit so it feels like there's a point where the abdomen just can relax down. Find that point. The abdomen kind of scoops down towards the spine. And then bring your hands under that blanket, hold the mat, press your shoulders down. And then here, bring your knees into the chest. Take a breath in, exhale, stretch your legs straight up. It also makes it easier to bring the legs straight up with the pelvis a little bit raised like that. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, both legs are straight. Reach up through the inner legs, reach up through the inner ankle bones, the inner ankles, the big toe mounts. And take a breath in. On the exhale, lower the right leg down, just to hover. Inhale, bring it up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the leg down. Reach through the heel. Inhale, bring the leg up. So at no point, repeat again, at no point I'm arching that lower back because my pelvis is a little bit lifted on that blanket. So it makes it a little bit easier. Exhaling, bringing the leg down. One more, right leg. One more on the left leg. Bring your knees into the chest. Hold the knees. Take a breath, let the abdomen release. Then again, hold the mat. Press the shoulders down, stretch the arms up. Now this time we're going to lower the legs to 60 degrees. Now bring the right leg up, bring the left leg down. And then go slowly, meet those legs right there at the 60 degree. Exhale. Inhale when that leg comes up. Keep holding, pushing the mat towards the wall. Go slow with those legs. Breathe. And bring the leg up, bring the knees into your chest. And take a breath. And then go ahead and roll to your side and come up. All right, join me here seated. I moved my blanket out of the way. Now, bring your feet up on the wall. Sit a little closer so your knees are just slightly bent. And let's keep the arms stretched out here. And then push your feet into the wall, straighten the legs, and you're going to exhale. Exhale, scoop the abdomen like we did before. Scoop the abdomen. Now my toes are pushing into the wall. And then come up. Bring your feet down and take a little twist to the right. And then bring your feet up on the wall. Sit tall. Bring the sacrum in. And then go back. Let the hands go. Press the feet into the wall. Scoop the abdomen. Exhale. Now I just have my toes at the wall. Exhale. Look at your toes. And come up, sit tall, bring your feet down, knees are bent, twist to the left, and use that back hand to move the sacrum in and up. Lift your chest and turn. And then let's do again. Feet on the wall, a little bit under your eyes, let go of the hands, exhale. Push your feet into the wall, toes into the wall, scoop the abdomen, round the lower back. And come up, bring your feet down, bring your hand behind you, right hand behind you, turn to the right. Lift the sacrum in and up. Sit tall, feet on the wall, sit tall, sacrum lifting, and then exhale. Scoop the abdomen round the back, straighten the legs, reach the hands. And come up, bring your feet down, left hand behind you, pressing. Exhale, turn. Sacrum in and up, chest lifted, and come back. Now, a little bit of added difficulty. Bring your feet, to the wall. I went just a little bit closer there. Now, hold under your knees. Lift the sacrum, right, the back of the pelvis. Lift your chest. Bring your hands to interlace behind the head. Lift from your armpits to your elbows. And then just exhale. Press the feet, straighten the legs, scoop the belly. Look at your toes, scoop the belly. Lift from your armpit to the elbows. And come back. Turn to the right. Great, lengthen the spine. And let's do the other side. A little bit harder than stretching the arms out. Bring your feet to the wall. Hands under the legs. Lift the sacrum. Lift your chest. Roll the shoulders back and down. Now keep that. Interlace the hands behind the head. Exhale. Scoop the belly. Let the back, lower back round, upper back round. Pushing the feet into the wall. Look at your toes. Lift from the armpits to your elbows. Can you hold it here for a few more breaths? And then come in, lift, and turn. Good, and now if you're up for a little more fun here, this is maybe a little more difficult. I don't have that much space. Actually, it works to have a couple of blankets or bolster behind there. Now, just a little more added fun, a little more movement. So I'm going to sit in Dandasana. I'm going to take my ponytail out here, and then you're going to go back, going to lift the legs up, and then come back and turn. And then you're going to go back. I press my hands down, so I don't need that much speed to lift my buttocks up. So this is a good way to help to practice lifting the buttocks. It requires abdominal work, so you'll feel that here. So I go back, and I use my arms and my hands to lift the buttocks. You can even just do this. Lift the buttocks, and come up, and turn. So that's another way. Lift the buttocks and come up and turn. Now if you want to go all the way back, and you can also bend the knees. Bring them in. And back. So you could bend the knees. Bring them in. Oh, too close. And go back and turn. And straight legs, go back. And turn. So just another little fun thing to practice with a little more movement. I don't have enough space here to turn the other direction. Good. Just join me for the next pose. All right, let's stretch the front of the trunk a little bit here in this next pose. So have a block, lie down in the center of your mat. Have a block nearby. Hold the mat at first. Bring your heels in pretty close to the sitting bones and turn your heels out a little bit, toes in, so you're a little pigeon-toed. Press the shoulders down and then lift the buttocks. And then roll your shoulders under, shoulder blades into the back. Press into the feet, lift the buttocks up, high, middle of the buttocks towards the ceiling. Dorsal spine, that upper spine between the shoulder blades, lift it up. Press those shoulders down. Move the chest towards the chin. Get that good lift, and then bring your block in and have the wider side under your sacrum, supporting the right and left side of the sacrum. Now lifting it on the higher setting might be too much for some people, so lower it to the medium setting. So this pose is lifting the chest to the chin, creating flexibility in the upper back, strength in the spine when we do it actively. Press your inner feet. If you have the block on the high setting, you can interlace the hands behind the block. Press those triceps down, outer shoulders down. Relax the arms out to the side with the palms up, with the inner arms rolling up. Let your abdomen completely relax here. There should be no tension, no work in the abdominals right here. Exhale a little fuller and release the abdominal area. Now slowly press into the feet. If you have the the block in the high setting, you can lift up, squeeze the buttocks a couple of times. You can lower the block down to the medium setting. And then take all the block all the way down. Lower down, move the top of the buttocks towards the lower buttocks. So you come down on the lower back first. Bring your right knee into your chest, stretch the left leg out. And switch, bring the left knee in, reach the right heel out. And then bend both legs. Again, move the top of the buttocks towards the heels. Straighten both legs out at a time. And let the outer legs roll out to the side. Move anything that's on the side. If you need a head blanket, bring it behind your head for Shavasana. Have enough blankets so your chin is going towards the chest slightly. The back of the head is lengthening. Back of the neck is lengthening. And just gently coil the shoulder blades under, gently. Turn the palms up. Turn the little fingers up towards the ceiling slightly. Rest in Shavasana. Soften the facial muscles. Jaw. Rib cage and the abdominals. Slowly take a deeper inhale, full exhale. Bring your hands to your chest and at your own pace, bend your legs, roll to your side. From the side, press up to sitting with the head as the last thing coming up. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.